Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? All right. The louder you clap, the quicker I'll go off the stage. So I want to, there we go. All right, so before we start the show, I wanted to thank everybody for coming out. I also wanted to do a little housekeeping, which is to thank everybody for doing the team member survey. We are at 74%, and we're kicking Hollywood's butt, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. We're even so kind to put a few computers in the back, so that's my selfish plug for the night. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to introduce our host for the evening, Greg Wolf. He's the promotions director for 3 of the Clear Channel stations in Tampa Bay, 95.7 The Beat, Tampa Bay Sports Radio 620, and News Radio 970 WFLA. In his spare time, you may see him rocking the mic inside the Tampa Bay Times Forum, as he is also the in-arena host for our Tampa Bay Lightning and Tampa Bay Storm. Some of you may also know him as 3LG from his days on Wild, or as Vice President of Street Lace Marketing and Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Mr. Greg Wolf.
Wow. You guys look like a very lively crowd. Can you give it up for your peers, your friends, your family performing here tonight? They're back there getting warmed up. I know they got the jitters in their stomach, but hey, they're here to perform for you guys, and we're going to really see. It's not America's Got Talent. I am surely not Nick Cannon. I'm the broke Nick Cannon, if anything. I got no money. I'm sure as hell not funny, but I'm excited to be here tonight with you guys. This is Hard Rock's Got Talent, and we've been told that there's some people that work here that have some amazing talent, so we are going to find out tonight. But first, we got to introduce our judges. To my left, you will see the beautiful lady right there in the middle with the beautiful black hair. That is Jade Donovan. She is the host of the Hot Mornings with Jade on the Hot 101.5. She also does some corresponding work for Fox 13. The beautiful and lovely Jade. Next to her, I like to call her Mrs. Boy because her husband is Seth Kushner. You guys may remember Boy from 97X. That is Phoebe Kushner. She is the music director for Hot 101.5 and the midday host. She says she loves music but has no musical talent. That's why she's in radio. Y'all give it up for Phoebe Kushner over here. And last but not least, this man really does not need any introduction. You guys know him as the Big Papa, a.k.a. Orlando, from Wild 94.1. This guy, we go way back. I got some stories and some incriminating evidence if he ever decides.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
That was before the days of social media. I can only imagine.
Thank God.
When MySpace was cracking. Before the days of Twitter and text messaging. Boy, I got some stories to tell. But anyways, we're excited to have our judges here tonight. So let's get this thing kicked off. We're going to start it up with our first group up tonight. They go by the name, actually before we introduce who they are, let me just say that they have combined over 15 years of service with the Seminole family in the table games area. Their names are On-Site Parking. This is Mike Civiano, Carlos Javier, Pedro Zavales, Wesley Avales, Pedro Reyes, and Glenn Wilson. This is contestants number 1. Let's give it up for On-Site Parking. Wow. That's how you kick off the show. Wow. Take your minute, guys. Take your minute. All right, let's see what our judges have to say. Guys, come on up here. We're going to do this like TV. We're going to do it like TV. Let's start with Phoebe. Phoebe, what did you think of our boys here on site parking?
You know, first of all, I really like that you guys can all play your own instruments. I think that's very important in something like this. But also, you obviously killed it in stage presence, so great job.
Orlando, what'd you think, man?
Dude, they had a party in here right now. Everybody forgot that this is the talent showcase. We were on a cruise ship, and they were jamming, and we were all in on the party.
Wow. Jade, thoughts?
First of all, when you came out, I love, same like Phoebe said, I love your outfits. You're clearly having a good time. Also talented, which is important in a talent competition. But you really did take us away. It was like we were at your own concert and we were transported to like an island somewhere, and I wanted a cabana boy and I never wanted to come home. It was awesome.
There you go. That's how you start the show, on-site parking. Thank you, guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Tie-dye and everything. I would love to rock your wig later, if you don't mind. So, we're gonna get our next contestant up here. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. She has been here for 5 months. She is a Players Club rep. And she's gonna do a little spoken word this evening, titled Earthquake. Her name is Sayeka Vayard. Give it up for Sayeka.
What would you do if everything you had was gone? Not just materially, but everything you worked hard for. You're already in a bad situation. You're trying to be patient, hoping the future will make your plan successful. Even though you don't have much, yet you still try to be grateful. And then all of a sudden, a 7.0 earthquake took everything you worked for. You're tired of feeling miserable. Jesus to you is unreliable. You wonder where he was at when buildings was collapsing. People were dying. How can he let this happen? A little girl about the age of 10, holding on to a stranger's hand, tears running down her face while she's wondering, will she ever see her family again? That day was just a typical day for her. She was outside getting water out the well so her mother could cook up a meal. A sudden shake took everything she needed, food, shelter, and her belongings. She cried out a prayer in Creole while she's running for her dear life. Bon Dieu, moi, papa, moi, pas la game, pas quitter, sauver, kebem, edem, bon Dieu. She didn't know where to go. Houses fell down like dominoes. 1 house, 2 houses, 3 houses down. This earthquake went all around town, destroying everything. It didn't care if you was white, black, Dominican, or Haitian. Everybody felt pain inside, hurt on the flesh, blood rushing down from their heads to their legs. People feel molested, touched in a way they wouldn't expect. Seeing their family hurt or dead. A surprise attack happened like a cardiac arrest. Who knows who's next? Tomorrow's not promised, so get your life in check. This event affected me so much. It changed my life around and forced me to grow up. And it still isn't over. A few years passed and Haiti still didn't recover. It hurt so bad I couldn't believe my eyes. The summer of 2010, I went to Haiti to see it for myself. I couldn't help but cry, seeing little kids struggling to survive. No clothes, no home, no money, no family. Sometimes I wonder, what would I do? What would I do if everything I had was gone? Not just materially, but everything I lived for. Would I give up or stay close to the Lord? You know what they say. When one door closes, another one opens. Thank you.
Sayeka Bayard, ladies and gentlemen. Sayeka, let's see what our judges have to say. Orlando, what you think?
First of all, I'm going to pull out my player's card for this reading. Because when I give you this report, you can go and put some extra points on my player card if you give me a play. Okay, maybe later. We'll talk about it later. I loved it. I loved the passion and everything that you had in the speech. I would give you just a little bit, just a tint of advice, because we do the same thing that you do, having to talk for a living, and you have to use your voice like an instrument. Show the highs and the lows of your story with the building of your voice, but never stop telling that story. So you got to use your voice more as an instrument. Get that lower register and the highs. And you're like, oh, Lord, you showed us the highs. Give us that bottom, and you'll round out the whole thing. I loved it, though.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Jade?
Well, first of all, you're beautiful. You're so gorgeous.
Stop hitting on her, Jade.
It ain't like that. I got a baby and a man. But anyways, a lady can appreciate another lady. You're beautiful. So when you got on stage, I was expecting like this powerhouse performance, and you really delivered. It was in a different way than I anticipated. I was really touched. It was super deep. I think I need to go see my therapist maybe later for a couple of the points that you hit. But all in all, you know, this is about expression, and that's exactly what you did, and I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, sorry, I didn't realize how loud I would be. People can go up there and they can perform behind instruments and sort of hide behind the music, and there was nothing to hide behind. That was all you. So I think the biggest thing that I took away from this is that you have so much confidence, and don't ever let that go away. That's the whole time I was watching her, I'm thinking, I'm scared. I couldn't do that. So great job.
Great
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
Great job. Fantastic. All right, next up coming to the stage is a poker dealer. He's been here for 3 years and 7 months. He is going to perform I'll Be from Edwin McCain. Ladies and gentlemen, please get up for Dale Wright.
All right, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Sorry. The strands in your eyes, the color of them wonderful. Stop me, steal my breath. Emeralds from mountains that thrust towards the sky, never revealing their depth.
turned on. Remember the things that you said. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Hello? Hey, baby. I miss you too. The greatest fan of your life.
Yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Do you do that at the table? Do you sing to women when you, I mean, I'm just wondering, does it get you better tips?
No.
Have you tried it before, though?
No.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. You might want it.
My wife's sitting there. I can't.
Your wife would appreciate you singing at the table if it's gonna bring you home more money. Just saying, throwing it out there. All right, Dale Wright. Let's go to our judges. Phoebe, we'll start with you.
You know how when you're driving down the street and you're listening to your favorite song on the radio, and I hope you're listening to Hot 101.5 when that's happening?
To Jade in the morning.
You know how when you
Orlando
sing
on what?
along with the music and you think that you sound just like the artist and you think that you're hitting every note, but you know that you're not? Well, you actually are. So
Okay,
great
great.
job.
I thought you were going to tell me that I didn't. I was
No,
going.
I was going to say, this is me, but you're the opposite. So
Thank
good
you.
job.
Jay.
Did you say me? Oh, sorry. I was worried. I was like, girl, hold on.
I'm not getting sassy this early.
No, it's nice to see an older crooner. I thought it was fantastic. I will piggyback off of one thing that Orlando said about using your voice as an instrument, which you probably know a lot better than I do because my singing voice is hideous. However, there was not a lot of build, and I was worried when you were about to hit that punch that you weren't going to really crescendo and give it all you got because you were kind of just taking your time going through the song. I would say kind of just really get into it and build and use your voice as an instrument and kind of, as Orlando said earlier, use it in different ways, not the same kind of rhythm. Because when you hit that note and you held it, I was like, there it is.
Right,
He's
thank
got
you.
it in there. So really good job, though. I loved that one note. Everybody got involved, and that's what it's all about. And I like your suit.
Thank you.
Hold up.
I think it was great. I think, you're not a big guy like me, but for a big guy to have a big, pretty voice, that's nice. I like it, and I think you filled up the room, and I could tell you were singing to your wife and everything, so I think it's going to be a good night.
Thanks, Orlando. Thank you.
Dale Wright, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we know you guys are on your social media, and we see a lot of you guys taking pictures out there tonight, we would like for you to actually take out your smartphones right now, if you're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and make sure you use the hashtag Team, T-E-A-M, SEM as in Seminole, Talent. Team SEM Talent, or you can get at them on Twitter at Team SEM Gaming. We want you guys to send in your pics and use that hashtag because it'll go viral. These guys will be famous. Somebody might see it. Next thing you know, they are on America's Got Talent. We don't know. So Team SEM Gaming, that is the hashtag. Make sure you get on that tonight. All right, let's keep it moving. Next up is a cage cashier. We got a couple of y'all in the house tonight. She's got a support system. I love seeing that. Been here 2 years and 1 month. And she is going to sing, well, this is a soul one right here. I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James. This is Natasha Williams.
Something told me it was over when I saw you and her over there talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you in you see that I love you so much that I don't wanna watch you leave, baby. Most of all, I just don't wanna be free, no. Ooh, I was just in here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, yeah. When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips now, baby, revealed these tears that was on my face, yeah. And baby, I'd rather be blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. And baby, I'd rather be blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, yeah. And baby, I'd rather be blind, boy. Ooh, baby, yeah. I'd rather be blind, boy.
That was amazing. Natasha Williams. Orlando, we'll start with you this time, man.
I think you have an awesome voice, and I think the one thing that's gonna be hard is most of us, when we try and sing, we throw ourselves around the car, we try and get those notes out, and we look like we're struggling. You look like you did this effortlessly, and everybody saw it. It didn't look like you sweat a bead of sweat. You just like, just like nothing. So I think you did a great job. You killed it.
Thank you.
Phoebe.
I agree. I think you did a great job. The only thing that I think would have stood out more to me is if you walked away from the mic stand a little more, maybe made a little more eye contact with the crowd. But other than that, it was absolutely beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
Jay.
I love your flower. You're so cute. I like your style. I like your sass. And what I really love is that when you're up there singing, you're performing, and I'm sure you've heard this before, you're supposed to connect with the song. That's what they say. And from here, if I had never heard Etta James before, it would almost seem like that was your story. I felt it as you were singing it, so that was something that kind of really hit me. It made me stop and literally stop tweeting as he told me to. And I'm like, okay, like I really felt it. So I thought that was really cool that you did that. Good job.
Thank you.
Give it up once again, Natasha Williams. Hashtag Team Sim Gaming. Wow, amazing. That was really soulful. I felt that. I really did. All right, next up is a public space floor technician. They got crew in the building. They got noisemakers too. 7 years and 5 months. That is a fantastically long time. We're going to give it up here for Fernando Frez with Yo No Mandingo Amor by El Gran Combo.
What's it? Come! Sabroso! Orlando!
Hey! I see you, bro!
Yes, sir!
That's it!
I love you, baby! It is Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Fernando Fritz. Clean, right? Clean. Jade, we're gonna start with you.
I don't know what you said, but those hips don't lie.
You like
First
it?
of all.
You like it?
Oh, Poppy, I like it.
Thank you.
You have this white girl's hips moving like I never had them move them before. I thought it was so fun. You're a floor technician? You need to stop doing floors and go to the lobby and perform, because I'll drink a margarita to that.
Phoebe.
You have more flavor in your pinky nail than I have in my whole body. And there's no denying that the ladies love you. My goodness. Back here, they're throwing their hair around. I've got nothing constructive to say at all. That was fantastic. I was in Miami on vacation last week, and I felt like I was back, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
Boss man.
Fernando Fres! Yes, sir! Hey, I want to tell you, I was so excited because I've been hosting it, and so I could never tell y'all how I really feel about people because I had to be the host, so I understand. But I didn't look ahead to see who was performing. And when I heard him say Fernando Fres, I got excited. I was like, I like this guy. It's like, I believe you when you hit the stage. You're having a great time. Everybody's having a great time. I love it. Applause. Applause. Let's go.
There
Fernando
it is.
Fres.
Fernando Fritz. Hot like fuego. El Blanco Fuego. All right, wow. I got his sweaty napkins now, man. Ugh. All right. Wow, I like the energy in here. You guys having a good time or what? How about y'all in the back? You guys in the back having a good time? They're at the bar doing shots. That's all right. All right, next up we have a very lovely lady who has been here 2 years and 1 month. We had to get that 1 month in there. She is a table games dealer, and she is going to do Blown Away by Carrie Underwood. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kristen Kiffner. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Kiffner. Orlando, we'll start with you.
A huge voice coming out of that little bitty body. I'm like, where's all that voice coming from? That was great. You did a great job. And I think you worked the stage well, working it from right to left and everything. So great job.
Jade?
I wrote a bunch of notes here that aren't legible. One thing I did, I loved it. I thought it was a great performance. There was a little bit, it was kind of hard to hear you. I don't know if it was because you maybe need to enunciate more, or maybe the track was a little hot, but it kind of sounded like, blown away, and then you finally heard it when you projected. So, like I said, I don't know if it's the track, or if maybe you just need to like enunciate more and push during the actual verse. But I thought it was really good. In the end, when you did the high note, that was bomb.
Thank you.
Good job.
Nailed it. Phoebe?
A couple things. The first thing is I was going to say exactly what Orlando said, that I was impressed how you walked up and down the stage, because a lot of times you get scared and you just stand in front of the mic stand and you just shake, but you didn't at all. You did a great job. The other thing is that you look the part. You're super cute. And then the third thing is that it's got to be scary to take on a Carrie Underwood song, because she is a goddess, and you did a really good job.
Thank you.
Nailed it. Kristen Kiffner, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, don't forget, send in those pictures and tweets, Team Sim Talent at Team Sim Gaming. All right, now, we haven't had one of these yet, and one of these I'm referring to somebody that's bringing up a guitar with them. She is a Players Club rep, has been here 7 months. She's gonna do Crazy by Patsy Cline. She goes by the name Christy Seta Ducati.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Well, I knew you love me as long as you wanted, and then someday, well, you leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Just wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Well, I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Well, I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving
There you go. Christine Seta Ducati. We made it. We did this together, Christine. We made it. Jade, we'll start with you.
How can we even judge? You're amazing for being up there and playing through, honestly.
And on a guitar that's not even hers, by the way.
Yeah, it's not even yours, you're not even used to it, but I do have to say, one thing that absolutely came through, minus all the issues with, the battery and all that, your voice is spectacular. It's amazing. And how old are you, did you say?
18.
18? Your voice is like a soft feather pillow, and I want it to sing me to sleep every night. It's probably weird saying that, but it's so beautiful. I love it. I would buy your CD, absolutely. Mine it with the other guitar.
Orlando.
I guarantee you, if I said what she said, that would be so creepy. I want you to sing me to bed tonight? No, okay, listen.
Say that. Mr. Voice is like a soft
Your
feather
voice
pillow.
like a soft feather pillow. Let me tell you, you have a pure voice, and that is incredible because it's so hard for people who can't sing that pure to sit and listen to somebody who can just, it's like a piano. It's very pure tone. That is incredible. I loved it. You overcame everything that was going on up there and really showed the power of your voice. And that's beautiful. So that has to be commended. Great job.
And Phoebe.
I would like to put you in my purse and just carry you around with me.
See, again, creepy. If I said put you in my purse, y'all would run. Creepy.
Also, one of the things that we're judging on here is poise, and it's confidence, covers mistakes well. I gave you a 10 because you didn't miss a beat. So many people would have freaked out in that situation. It seemed like you didn't even care, and that's fantastic. So, awesome job.
Thank you.
There it is, Christine Senaducati, congrats. Facing adversity. That's amazing. You can see my talent with mic stands. It's not very good. All right. As we switch up the guitar mode, we're gonna get crazy in here right now. And I say that because that's a part of what's about to happen right here. We have a duo, the dynamic duo, making their way to the stage with a combined 7 years of service here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Security officer / count team member. They're gonna do it right here with Drunken Love by Beyonce. It's Kara Dunkley and Megan Callahan.
You ready? How you doing tonight? I've been drinking. I get filthy when that liquor gets to me. I've been thinking. Can I keep my fingers off you, baby? I want you now. Why can't I keep my fingers off you, baby? I want you now. Cigars are nice. Feel like in that movies, cameras in my grill, flashing lights. You got me fitted, baby. I want you now. Can't keep your eyes on my fatty daddy. I want you now. Drunk in love, I want you. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Let's ignore it
is that you were awesome. He probably shorten it a little bit and maybe go out with the surfboard, like right on top rather than letting it sort of fade out a little. But other than that, you did a great job.
Thank you.
I need a cold shower.
Hey, family show, Phoebe.
Bye,
Orlando.
Man, this stopped being a family show when she took off that thing right there.
I mean, let's be real.
Wearing all that leather, okay? I like it. I think it was a great performance. You have a great voice. It's just you have to make sure, because the hardest thing for somebody to pick somebody like Beyonce. Beyonce is such a great performer. She's one of maybe 3 acts that I've ever seen that can run the full length of the stage in heels, doing choreography, and still belt out a song. So you gotta make sure if you're gonna do that and take on that charge, take it full bore like you did and keep doing it, you know? So I think keep the running up and dancing, and the look, that dancer, Megan came out there and killed it, and then y'all kind of messed up a little bit in there, but y'all was all right. I liked it.
Jay.
I don't know what you just said.
No, you just do some of this. It works, use it.
No. I thought it was awesome. I want to get one of those outfits and take it home to my man and get a babysitter.
Family show.
I
I've been
know.
warned.
Like you said, when the thing came
Surfboard.
up, all the mommies were going to their kids and like doing this. And no, I thought it was awesome. And especially, I agree with what Phoebe said. That song is so long anyway, and we cut it, we shortened it to play it on the radio. It's like a 7-minute song or 8-minute song or something ridiculous. So you could have maybe gone out a little bit earlier on a high note when we were all just having a good time to keep people wanting more. But I thought it was so fun. And initially, I looked at Phoebe and I was like, Beyonce is here. That sounds like Beyonce.
Yes,
So,
I said that too.
Thank
so
you.
you sound just like her. You did a really good job. It was a great performance.
Thank you.
Kara and Megan, all right. And just a reminder, somebody tonight is walking away with $2,000. It's a lot of loot. There's a lot of money to be made tonight. We'll break that down in just a little bit. But let's get to our number 9 contestant. This is our second to last contestant tonight. He is a cage cashier, been here 2 years and 3 months. Gonna do some Miley Cyrus, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do a little wrecking ball with Alex Shaw.
Hey guys. Oh, there it is.
Like
Miley song off. But just watching it over there, I mean, you made it your own, man. You really did. Great job. Great job. Let's see what the judges have to say. We'll start with Jay. We'll start with you this time.
Who's doing the judging over there, all right?
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not being biased. I mean, that was reality.
Well, first of all, it's really difficult to do such a recognizable song and not expect people to assume a wrecking ball will actually come from the ceiling and you'll strip down naked and start licking a hammer or something like Miley does. So I appreciate you making it a family show. But I really thought it was brave and awesome to do not only a recognizable song, but a song that a woman, performs, and then to change the arrangement like you did to kind of make it your own. And I saw that you really connected with it, not to sound cheesy, but you really did connect with the song, and you were feeling your way through it, and I was feeling my way through it. And I'm like, man, he's in pain. So I loved it. I thought it was a great performance, not in a bad way, but I felt your pain, which is a good thing because you are entertaining and you want to bring the audience in. And you pulled me in without being naked on a cement ball, so thanks a lot. It's a big one. Is that how it's called? What's it called?
She did. Phoebe.
What is that big ball called?
That's a
I
wrecking
had one
ball.
beer. I clearly wasted.
That was a very classy version of a Miley Cyrus song, just like Jade said. But it's true. I really felt the emotion coming from you. Like, I felt like I now need to go home and eat a gallon of ice cream and watch a sappy movie. Like, I feel like my heart is broken and it hurts for you. But you did such a great job. So Miley could learn a thing or two from you. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Orlando.
I'm gonna tell you, I was a music nerd in college, and the one thing you always want to tell a singer is, I believe you. And it's like, I believed every first word to the last word. I believed you were going through that. I wrote down notes, I believe, and arrangement, wow. Because I didn't know where you were gonna go with that key, and you went all over that and ran with track shoes, so. Great job.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job.
Alex Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. All right, which means we have arrived at the final contestants this evening. We're gonna let these guys get set up. This guy's ready to rock. This guy's ready to rock. That's my cue to shut up. Let's give it up for the Lonely Boys Black Keys. Let's go.
A vuvuzela?
Ooh. down, way down, way down. Oh, oh, oh. I got a lot that keeps me with. Oh, oh, oh. I got a lot that keeps me with. Lonely boy, I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh, oh. I got a lot that keeps me with.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks to all the dancers that helped out with that, man. Thank you.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Chad and Matt. Great job, guys. Let's see what our judges had to say, boys. We'll start with Orlando this time. O-Dog, I saw you over there jamming.
Two of the coolest IT, AV tech guys in the country right now. That was dope, and I can tell you right now, because I've seen John fling the money around, make him buy that for the Christmas party. That video is awesome, and y'all need to play that on every monitor in the Hard Rock for the rest of the year. Every monitor, and show people how much fun you have at the Hard Rock. That's awesome. I think you guys were great.
Thank you very much.
I couldn't think of a better way to close out the show. It's so fun. You guys are fun. The video was such a great touch. It brought everybody in. The reason why we're here is because of all of you, all the employees. So to feature some of them was selfless and very cool of you. You're obviously super talented and very dapper. I thought it was perfect. Great way to end the night. Good job.
I come from alternative radio. It's where I started for 7 years. So I'm super, super, super judgy of alternative music to a fault. So when I saw on here that you guys were going to be playing a Black Keys song, I was like, oh, this is going to be lackluster at best, I'm sure. But you blew me away. You guys were awesome. You were awesome. Great job.
All right, so those were your 10 contestants. So we obviously have to tabulate the scores, but we're not done yet. All right, that means we need to bring our 10 contestants back up here once again and give them some serious love, ladies and gentlemen, for putting it all on the line here tonight for you guys. Somebody's walking away. There are a lot of people walking away with cash money, including you. Let's bring them up first. We had on-site parking. And the lovely Sayeka Villard. The effervescent Dale Wrights. This guy, he is quite the crooner, Dale Wrights. Natasha Williams. She's got a fan club. Mr. Clean, I like to call him Fernando Fritz. The lovely Kristen Kiffner. The very talented Christy Senaducane. The lovely duo Kara Dunkley and Megan Callahan. Worked it. They worked it. Alex Shaw in his Wrecking Ball rendition. And Chad Hayden and Matt Shimano, our dynamic duo we just saw put it down. Now once again, tonight's grand prize winner will compete in Hollywood, Florida for the Seminole Superstar competition for $5,000. And that's no small feat because they're going to be competing. That's the top 6 from all Seminole properties. So this means something tonight. So, judges, before we get to the top 5, anything you would like to say to these lovely folks who put it on the line here tonight?
I think you guys all did great. We need to clap it up for everybody on that stage. You guys did awesome.
All right. Are we ready?
You're all awesome, by the way. I didn't know what else to say. I don't know how to follow that.
Yeah, I don't know what else is there to say.
Died down. I was like, oh, I guess I missed opportunity. You're all awesome. It was very enjoyable. Thank you for having us. It's been so much fun being here. It was very entertaining. Lots of talent here on staff.
Phoebe?
I just think it seems like you guys have so much fun at work. This seems like an awesome place to work, so great job to everybody for doing this tonight.
All right. Here we go. Once again, there are no losers here at all. These are all winners. Just some are just getting money for it, that's all. All right, coming in 5th place tonight with 250 bones is Christy Senaducati. Congratulations, Christy. Great job. Great job. $500 and the 4th place spot tonight goes to the very fresh Fernando Friss.
Fernando Friss!
Our 3rd place winner tonight of $750 and a top 3 finish is Mr. Alex Shaw. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Don't want anybody to see. 2nd place tonight, and this was very difficult. The judges had a very narrow decision between 1 and 2. Coming in 2nd place and winning $1,000 cash tonight is on-site parking. All right, it's a moment of truth. I don't want to stall any longer, but that kind of helps us build it up a little bit. All right, here we go. 1st place with $2,000 and will be representing the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Seminole, Florida, Hollywood, Florida, for the Seminole Superstar competition is the duo of Chad Hayden and Matt Shimano. Congratulations, gentlemen. Great job, great job. $2,000 coming to you guys. Once again, give it up for all the contestants here tonight. Putting it on the line. Great job, guys. Great job to all of you. We have a nice award here for you as well. Just a great night all around. Give yourselves a round of applause for supporting your own tonight, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you to our judges, Orlando, Jade, and Phoebe. Mr. Fontana and the whole Hard Rock crew, God bless. We love you guys. We'll see you again next year.